And then using that as a core to get into understanding, remember, a ribeye, right? Then we did the fish and seafood, and then we broke into grains, right? And then we started getting into knife cuts, and then into the soups. And that led into the event. So the idea was that it was this building of understanding of skill and knowledge that put together allows you to put on events. So now, especially if you're in like a base or some kind of organization that works in catering, conference services, and events, you have a much better understanding of what it takes to put on these things. They're not easy. Imagine doing your last event, doing 3 of those a day. That's more the reality. And you would get there. It seems like it might be a lot, but you would get there. It would be like running a marathon, right? You don't just start running a marathon, right? You have to train for it, and you plan for it, and you prepare, right? You have to prepare your mind, you prepare your body to do these things. It's not something you just jump into, right? So understanding the communication. What does it take to communicate as a leader, right? You practice leadership in this class, you know it's not easy. And it does take extra effort. You should always have a leadership book in your hands. You're learning some facet of leadership. Because out of leadership comes your ability to grow. So that's one. Communication. Right? Always learning how to better communicate with someone, and that starts within. It's very hard to help your team learn how to communicate, but you being an example for your team, because you're all going to be leaders down the road. How do you communicate? How can you be a better communicator? Teamwork, right? Understanding your role within the team. Are you in the passenger seat? Are you in the driver's seat? Okay. The last one is organization, right? So I hope is that you learned a lot about where all of you are at with your organization. You might be very pleased with it. You might be like, woo, I need some work. But then in the spring, when you come back, it's a page turner, right? We need those moments in our life, don't we? We need those. New chapter, okay, put that one away, let's start with a new one, right? That's why we get 24 hours in a day, because it resets. And you have a new opportunity every day to begin again. And we need that. We need that. I know I need that, right? Every day a new opportunity. So how can you take what you learned about yourselves in this class, and then in the spring come back anew, refreshed, with a new perspective, something new you're applying to be a better student, to be a better team member, to be a better friend, right? To be a better employee, to be a better mentor, because now you're going to be transitioning. How many of you are sophomores? Okay. What does sophomore mean again? Remember? Wise fool. Right? So sophomores, right? A lot of times the idea is that sophomores, they think they know everything. Right? That's a dangerous place to be. So it's a wise fool. So now a lot of you are moving on to being juniors and kind of in the senior level. So how are you now reaching out to the students coming in and being a mentor for them? This is more for next fall, because that's when we get. But we will get some new students in the spring. So when you walk around, are you making eye contact with people? Are you saying good morning? Good afternoon? Are you new here? Right? How are you exemplifying leadership? By waving and saying hi, right? How are you doing that in your lives? And not just here at HRM, right? Where you work. How many of you work? Right? A lot of you work. So how are you bringing this into your life to there? How are you going to bring it home for the holidays? Right? How are you going to be a better son, daughter, friend at home? So this is a life thing. Again, this is not a cooking class. Right? We say this over and over again. We use the kitchen to teach life principles. It'll help you be your best self. So I want to thank you for all the effort you guys made in your events, in the assignments that we had. It's a lot. It's not hard, but it's a lot. I get that, and I know you're busy. So I want to thank you for all the work you did, and just wish you guys an amazing, relaxing, refreshing break, because we all need it. And then in the spring, don't be strangers, because I'll hunt you down, I'll come find you. Because I am invested in you. Right? We invested 15 weeks together. So hopefully it doesn't end at the end of this 15 weeks. Hopefully it's just the beginning of something new, something better, something stronger. So I do a lot of support with jobs, with next steps, things like that. So if you ever get stuck somewhere, not like, I had 2 students so far call me from Jersey. That was interesting. So I helped get them. Yeah, that was interesting. Okay.